Ryan, where are you now? The wedding is about to start. Please respond. The ceremony was supposed to begin a few minutes ago. You're not here at all, and we can't reach you. Everyone is worried. Your parents are asking if something happened. What should I tell them?
Sorry, Sarah. Could you please cancel today's wedding?
Ryan, you finally responded. What do you mean, cancel? Are you sick? Did something happen? We can't possibly cancel on the wedding day. I won't be angry about you oversleeping, so please just come to the venue first.
I'm not oversleeping, and I don't plan on coming to the venue. I'm really sorry, but please cancel the wedding.
This isn't funny, Ryan. We have guests waiting. If you're having cold feet, we can talk about it. Just tell me what's going on. Whatever it is, we can work through it together.
This isn't cold feet. I've made my decision.
Huh? Then why are you saying this? Do you mean you don't want to marry me anymore?
It's not that I don't, but I've actually found someone else I want to marry.
What? Is this some kind of joke?
So I can't marry you. I've decided to be happy with her.
No, wait! Are you seriously telling me there's someone else you want to marry? When did this happen? Who is this person? We've been together for 5 years, and today is finally our wedding day. Both our parents and friends have gathered for us, you know? Do you understand what you're doing to me right now? To everyone?
I know the timing is terrible. I should have told you sooner. I'm sure our parents and friends will be furious, but I've prepared myself for that. I'm eloping with her. I want to marry her even if it means abandoning everyone.
This is unbelievable. The groom running away on the wedding day. Who on earth are you marrying? Who is this person you're abandoning me for? Is it someone I know? How long has this been going on? It's me! Sorry, sis. I've decided to take Ryan for myself. What? Molly, you've got to be kidding! You're the one Ryan is eloping with? Ryan and I are eloping for love! What's going on? What is happening? This can't be real. My own sister and my fiancé? The groom's elopement partner is the bride's sister. Were you having an affair behind my back all this time? For about half a year. The day after Ryan proposed to you is our anniversary. I confessed to Ryan first. Excuse me? Half a year? You've been seeing each other since right after our engagement? Because when I saw how happy you looked, I got jealous. I wanted to be like you too. Again with that ridiculous reason. Enough already. You've always taken my things out of jealousy since we were little. Toys and clothes are one thing, but now you're even taking my groom. Don't you have any common sense? Huh? Isn't it normal to want to marry someone you like? I just happened to fall for someone who was dating my sister, so I didn't do anything wrong. It's not like I planned this from the beginning. It just happened. What do you mean, someone you like? You just wanted the same thing I had. You've always copied me since we were little. Come on, don't be so angry. If you say it's like when we were kids, then as usual, please put up with it. Think of it as fate. Don't mess with me. You've always made me be the one to give in. You deliberately went after him. This wasn't fate. It was your choice. I can't forgive you anymore. I'm cutting ties with you. I don't want to know a sister who steals her sister's groom. I'm prepared to be cut off. I'm not scared of losing ties with you. Ryan graduated from a famous university, so he can get a job anywhere. We'll be fine on our own. We don't need your forgiveness or anyone else's. I'm not the only one cutting ties with you. Dad and Mom also say don't ever come back. Yeah, I wasn't planning to return anyway, so that's totally fine. Tell them not to worry about me. I'll be happier with Ryan than I ever was at home. Well, take care. You'll definitely regret this, both of you. Long time no see. I have something to talk about, but is now a good time? Huh? What do you want after all this time? I thought we had cut ties. It's been 5 years without a single message, and now you suddenly reach out to me? Yes, but please, it's really good news for you. Good news for me? I don't need good news from you. Just get to the point. I heard you're still single and living with our parents, so here's some great news for you. I'm thinking of returning Ryan back to you. What? Ryan? Aren't you excited? This is your chance. What do you mean, returning him? He's not an object. You're still single. That means you must still have feelings for him. That's why you haven't married yet, right? But good news, you might finally be able to marry him now. It would be just like you imagined 5 years ago, only a little delayed. Not at all, and I'd be troubled if he was returned. I have absolutely no lingering feelings for Ryan. Oh, come on. This is your chance, so be honest. What's your real purpose? Skip the roundabout talk and get to the point. You didn't contact me for 5 years and suddenly you're offering to return Ryan? Something doesn't add up. Huh? I'm just trying to do something nice for once. Why are you being so suspicious? Suddenly offering to return Ryan is too suspicious. Oh, did you break up with Ryan and want to come back home? So you're trying to earn my favor to undo the cut ties? No, that's not it. I understand that cutting ties was inevitable. I know I hurt you badly, but people change in 5 years, you know? Then why did you contact me? If you won't say it clearly, this conversation is over. Wait, don't go! Sarah, please give me your kidney! What? Did you just ask for my kidney? I developed kidney disease. The doctor told me I should consider getting a donor soon, so please give me your kidney, sis. You're kidding! Kidney disease? You have such a serious illness? How did this happen? Well, after eloping with Ryan, we had no one to tell us what to do. We were like, we're free, and went overboard, eating, drinking, and playing every day until I got diabetes. No parents nagging us about healthy eating, no one reminding us to exercise. Oh, so this is the result of your freedom. I gained 88 pounds in these past 5 years, but I didn't really care and kept eating whatever I wanted. Then one day, the doctor told me I had kidney disease. You gained 88 pounds and got kidney disease. That's completely self-inflicted through your lifestyle. That's why I've been working hard on dieting. I'm really trying to resist sweets now. I know I need to lose more weight for my health. But the doctor says kidney disease is incurable. At its worst, it can't be reversed. I need dialysis, and I'm at the level where I should consider a kidney transplant. Oh no, I can't believe it's already gotten that bad. So please, give me your kidney. For a kidney transplant, waiting for a donor could take who knows how long. Getting one from family is the fastest way. Sister's kidneys are the best match. Please, I need your help. I see. So you're willing to offer Ryan in exchange for a kidney. That's what this is about. A trade. Ryan and I have been fighting a lot lately because of my illness. I think we'll end up divorcing sooner or later anyway. So just take Ryan without worrying. Then you'll finally be with him and I'll be able to live healthily. It's a win-win, right? How is that win-win? I don't need Ryan. I'm sorry about your illness, but try your best with treatment somehow. Wait. Think about it carefully one more time. Are you going to live the rest of your life single? That's so boring. Are you okay with such a miserable life? Excuse me? Living with a partner, that joy and happiness. Are you okay with being the only one who can't experience that? Even if you're living with our parents now, they will eventually be gone. By the time you regret living alone, it'll be too late. I don't need to hear that from someone whose marriage is ending. And my life is none of your business. Just hurry up and take Ryan. A kidney is a small price to pay compared to being alone forever. I'll return your ex-boyfriend, so please, this could be your last chance at happiness. I can't because I have a husband and daughter. Huh? Just give up. I have a family of my own, so I don't need Ryan anymore. No matter what you say, I have no intention of getting back together with him. And I'm not giving my kidney either for the sake of my important family. We only have 2 kidneys, you know. I need to keep mine in case something happens to my family. I understand you're suffering, but I have my own family to think about now. Wait a minute. Huh? Married? And a daughter? You have a child too? Yes, I have an adorable daughter who's turning 2 this year. No, what are you talking about? You're single, right? That's why you're still living with our parents, right? I don't know where or what you heard, but I am married, and we're all living together with our parents at home. Our parents are absolutely smitten with their granddaughter every day. What? I heard that you were still living with our parents, so I totally thought you were still single. Oh, so it was just your misunderstanding. Well, that's that, so goodbye. Good luck with your treatment. Wait! You're abandoning me! Your sister has a serious illness, you know? This is a matter of life and death for me! Don't you care at all? Yes, that's right. So? Huh? Sure, we've had our issues over the years, but this is an emergency, so can't you let bygones be bygones? Abandoning your real sister, that's terrible! Family should help each other in times of need. Blood is thicker than water. Think of it as fate and just put up with it. Huh? That's what you always used to say to me. Well then, take care.
Sarah, are you there? It's Ryan. I need to talk to you about something important.
Ryan, this is unexpected. What do you want?
Please, Sarah. Please donate your kidney to Molly. You're the only one I can turn to.
Oh, I heard you were fighting all the time, but you're being kind to your wife, contacting me like this.
I'm not being kind. I'm just desperate. Otherwise, my kidney will be taken.
Huh? What do you mean by taken?
Did you know? Apparently transplants can be done even without blood relations. So even if we're not blood-related family, as her husband, I can apparently donate for a transplant surgery. Molly has been pressuring me about it for weeks now.
Oh, is that so? Then you should donate for your beloved wife. You chose her after all, in sickness and in health, right?
I don't want to. I don't want to go through that pain. The surgery, the recovery time, the potential complications. I'm terrified.
Huh? So you're willing to let your wife suffer because you're afraid of pain?
Besides, Molly is being terrible. She was recently hospitalized because her kidney numbers were bad, and she seems to have gotten the nurses on her side. Every time I go to the hospital, there's huge pressure, like, you're her husband and you won't help her?
Oh my, so you're more concerned about how you're perceived than about Molly's health?
I just want to abandon her and run away. But if I run away, I'd feel guilty. But I don't want to give my kidney, so please, Sarah, help us. You're my only hope right now. I know I don't deserve to ask you for help, but please.
No way. I've cut ties with my sister. I don't have a kidney to give to someone like that. And certainly not for the man who left me at the altar.
No, I understand you're still angry, but this is life or death.
Whose fault do you think it is that we cut ties? It's because you ran away with Molly on our wedding day, and yet you have the nerve to ask for help. How convenient.
All right then, I get it. Then let's just run away together.
Huh? Run away together? What are you talking about?
I heard from Molly that you got married, but that marriage must be just to get back at me, right? You must still be in love with me. You must still have feelings for me. This is our chance to be together again.
Don't make such assumptions, and I have no idea what you mean by running away together. I'm happily married with a child. Why would I run away with you?
I'm willing to take in your child, too. Both you and I are being targeted for our kidneys by Molly, right? So let's run away together. We won't be scared if we're together. We can start fresh somewhere new.
Please go on your escape journey alone and don't involve me. My family and I are perfectly happy without you in our lives.
Don't say such lonely things. They say strike while the iron is hot, and I'm in front of your house right now.
What? You mean right now, huh? You're really in front of my house?
I've come to get you, so open the front door right now. Let's elope together this time.
Great. Just stay right there. I'm going to catch you right now.
Huh? Catch me? What do you mean, catch?
I never thought you'd show up like this right in front of me. Who do you think paid for the wedding expenses that you bailed on with your elopement? Your parents paid the full amount, and I hear they've been looking for you two all this time, so I'm going to catch you and hand you over to them. They'll be thrilled to know where you are.
Hey, you're kidding. Wait, that was years ago. They can't still be upset about that.
And my dad has been looking for you too. He says he won't be satisfied until he punches the idiot who hurt his daughter. He's been waiting for this moment all these years.
Huh?
It's good that my dad is home today. I'm actually at Disneyland with my family right now. He'll catch you properly, and by the time we get back home, it'll be safe.
No, wait! Your dad is the boss who runs the construction business in this area, right? The one with all those huge guys working for him?
Oh no, he's just the president of a construction company. Well, if you don't want to get hurt, stay put and let yourself be caught. I'm sending my dad out now.
Sarah, please! I take it back. I don't want to run away with you anymore.
Too late. Think of this as fate and put up with it. Sis, listen! Are you there? This is an emergency! What is it now, Molly? Ryan suddenly disappeared. He suddenly stopped coming home. He's been gone for 3 days, and I'm worried sick. I was just about to make him sign for the kidney transplant. Huh? So you were forcing him to donate his kidney? Since you wouldn't give me your kidney, I was asking Ryan. I finally got him to the point where he just needed to sign, but then he suddenly ran away, which is unbelievable. He just disappeared without a word after everything I've done for him. Calm down a bit, Molly. Ryan is fine. He didn't run away. He's just at his parents' house. Huh? What do you mean at his parents'? He's been practically cut off from them just like me. And yet he went back alone, leaving me sick? That's impossible! His parents were furious after the wedding incident. Well, it's more like he was taken there, rather than went back. He came to me asking to elope with him, and then Dad caught him and handed him over to his parents. They were quite surprised to see him, as you can imagine. What? That makes no sense at all. Why did he ask you to elope with him? When did this happen? Why didn't you tell me right away? It seems like he really didn't want to do the kidney transplant, so he asked me to run away with him. He showed up at my house suddenly, desperate and rambling about escaping together. He really says some stupid things. That's unbelievable! After everything we've been through, after I chose him over my own family! But if that's the case, he'll be back here soon, right? And when he comes back, I'll make him sign for the transplant. He can't just abandon me when I'm sick like this. I don't think he can come back there. Apparently, he's going to work at a relative's farm from now on. His parents arranged it. It's quite far from here. What? They can't do that. He's my husband. There's the cost of the wedding that you two ruined, you know. He has to repay his parents who covered those expenses. So he's going to work from morning till night under his parents' supervision. They were quite clear that he needs to take responsibility for his actions. You're kidding! So he's not coming back? What about my kidney transplant? I need him, both for the medical bills and potentially as a donor. He says he'd rather work like a slave than give up his kidney. He must really hate the transplant surgery. That bastard! After I chose him over everything else, after I gave up my family for him. So you'll have to work hard on your treatment alone. Ryan said he'll send you just enough money for basic living expenses. He felt bad about leaving you with your condition, but not bad enough to donate his kidney. That's meaningless! Living alone with kidney disease is absolutely impossible. I can't work properly, and I have hospital visits for dialysis. I have to spend hours at the hospital every week, and I definitely don't want to be alone. Then Dad said he'd help you. How lucky to have such a kind-hearted father. He offered as soon as I told him about your situation. Huh? Dad? Dad offered to help me after everything that happened? I explained about your illness to him. He said that even though you're cut off, he can't abandon you as a parent. He wants to at least help with things like hospital visits. Despite how you hurt the family, he said a parent can't just watch their child suffer. Dad is really kind, isn't he? Well, I appreciate the sentiment. Dad is a problem. I'll accept his feelings, but I don't need his support. Tell him I'm fine on my own. I'll figure something out. Huh? Why not? Isn't it hard to deal with illness alone? Dad already arranged time off work to help you. Yes, that's true, but Dad is really a problem. If he accompanies me to hospital visits, the people at the hospital will find out various things. Things I've told them about my situation. Find out what? What on earth are you doing at the hospital? What have you been telling them? Well, to gain sympathy from the nurses and doctors, I've been pretending my parents are deceased. What? You told them our parents died? Why would you do that? I had no choice. The doctor told me to discuss the kidney transplant with my family. I blurted out that I don't have family anymore. I couldn't exactly tell them I was cut off by my family after stealing my sister's fiancé, could I? Then everyone became so nice to me, and it created a good atmosphere that made it easier to pressure Ryan into the transplant. Oh, right. You were using the nurses to put pressure on him. So you've been lying to medical professionals treating you. At the hospital, I'm pretending to be a tragic heroine. No parents, estranged from my only sister. And just when I finally got married and became happy, I got this serious illness. The poor wife. That's how they see me. I don't want to break that setting. What a ridiculous thing to do. You shouldn't deceive the people who are taking care of your illness. They need accurate information about your support system to provide proper care. If that's the case, then it's all the more reason for Dad to go. What? You can't be serious. That would be so humiliating. I'll tell Dad everything about this, too. Look forward to seeing Dad after 5 years. Sarah, please, I'm begging you. Don't tell Dad about this. Too late. I just texted him. He's on his way to your place now. You're so cruel. I'm sick and you're making it worse. Think of it as fate and put up with it. Goodbye, Molly. After that, my father and mother immediately went to Molly and accompanied her to dialysis treatments. My father explained the entire situation to the doctors and nurses, bowing his head and saying, "I'm ashamed to say that none of us in the family, including us parents, are able to donate a kidney to our daughter. Please help us with alternative treatments." Apparently, Molly had been playing up the tragic heroine role at the hospital quite a bit, and when it became known that she was actually the worst kind of person who stole her sister's fiancé, the nurses who had genuinely worried about her quietly became furious. They now only speak to Molly with minimal conversation, no smiles, and quite a cold attitude. It seems she needs to be at the hospital about 3 times a week for several hours for dialysis, and she's experiencing hell every time. It's been a while, Molly. I'm actually getting married soon, so I wanted to ask if I could send you an invitation. I'm planning to invite our high school friends to the wedding. It would mean a lot to me if you could come. Huh? You're getting married? And you want to invite me to your wedding? Who do you think you are? You're seriously out of line. Huh? Molly? Did I say something wrong? I just thought you might want to be part of my special day. And of all the times to contact me, you knew I just had my engagement broken off yesterday and you still reached out to me? That's unbelievable! What? Your engagement was broken off? I had no idea. What an awful personality! You're seriously the worst! As if you didn't know. Everyone in our friend group knows by now. No, I really didn't know. I'm sorry, Molly. I had no idea you were going through something like that. If I had known, I would have reached out sooner to support you, not to talk about my wedding. Liar! You insensitive witch! You knew everything! That's why you deliberately chose this timing to announce your marriage to me! You just couldn't wait to brag, could you? I never thought the day would come when you would be looking down on me! After all these years, you're still trying to one-up me! It's pathetic! That's not true. I really had no idea. I never intended to hurt you. I genuinely just wanted my high school friends to come to my wedding. I've been so busy with wedding preparations that I haven't been keeping up with everyone's news. I truly didn't know about your situation. Yeah. Everything is about your wedding. Let me tell you something. Don't get cocky just because you were engaged. Even I had my engagement broken off, so an ugly girl like you will definitely have yours broken off too. Someone as plain and ugly as you could never get married anyway. What? What do you mean plain and ugly like me? Weren't we friends since high school? I thought we always supported each other. Why are you saying such hurtful things now? Some friends we were. I only let you hang out with me because you're uglier than me. I've always thought of you as nothing more than my foil. You were always just there to make me look better by comparison. Did you really think we were actual friends? Is that so? But I always considered you a genuine friend. This is shocking to hear after all these years. So there's no way an ugly foil like you could get married before me. You'll definitely have your engagement broken off soon too. Just keep dreaming until then, you plain ugly girl. I absolutely won't attend your wedding. So don't bother sending an invitation. I wouldn't want to waste a perfectly good weekend watching someone like you get married. Victoria, I'm so sorry I said all those awful things to you the other day. I feel terrible about how I acted. Can you ever forgive me? Molly, this is unexpected. Are you feeling better now? You know that I had just had my engagement broken off, so I was emotionally unstable. Then I took it out on my dear friend Victoria. You know how it is when your heart gets broken? You just lash out at whoever's closest. You seem much more cheerful than before. I'm glad you're feeling better, though your change in attitude is quite sudden. Oh, you can tell? Actually, right after that, I was blessed with an amazing encounter, and now I'm having a super quick marriage. So just like you, I'm engaged too. Life moves so fast sometimes, doesn't it? One minute you're heartbroken, the next you're planning a wedding. Really? That's quite the development, considering it's only been 2 weeks since then. Who's the lucky person? Do I know them? Oh, it's not that impressive. I just stole someone's fiancé from some random girl. It was super easy. What? What do you mean by stole? That doesn't sound right, Molly. What exactly happened? You know, I've always wanted to be the first among my friends to get married. I've always loved being number one, and my dream was to marry before everyone else and make them all jealous. But instead, my engagement got broken off, and then you announced your marriage. I thought hard about how to become number one in this situation. It was always my plan, you know, to have the most impressive wedding, the most handsome husband, the perfect life that everyone would envy. As I was thinking, then it suddenly hit me that I just needed to delay everyone else's marriages. Brilliant plan, right? If I can't be first, I'll make sure nobody else gets there either. Huh? What do you mean by delay everyone else? Molly, what are you saying? That sounds really concerning. I just stole your fiancé. Your fiancé is mine now, and your marriage plans have been canceled. What? You should have seen how quickly he fell for me. It barely took any effort at all.
That can't be true. He would never do something like that.
Originally, I was just planning to steal him, make you break off your engagement, and then dump him, but he turned out to be quite a catch, so I'm going to marry him now. He's handsome, has a good job, and comes from a wealthy family. Why would I let that go?
Wait, this is all a lie, right? You're marrying a friend's fiancé is all just a joke, right? Please tell me this is some kind of sick prank, Molly.
If you think it's a joke, why don't you ask him directly? Well, thanks for being our Cupid. I owe you one for introducing me to my future husband.
What's going on? You're marrying my friend? How could you break off our engagement and choose Molly? Please tell me it's not true. I just got the most shocking messages from her.
What? Hey, what's with this conversation all of a sudden? Me marrying your friend? Who's Molly, anyway? I have no idea what you're talking about. Did something happen?
What do you mean, who? She's the girl you left me for. You decided to marry my friend Molly, right? I just got a message from her. She claims you two are engaged now, that you broke things off with me to be with her.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I have no plans to marry another woman. Besides, marrying my fiancé's friend? What's that about? Do you think I'd actually do something that inappropriate? Victoria, you know I love you. Why would I be engaged to someone else?
Huh? What's going on here? So you're saying you never met Molly? Never talked to her?
That's my line. I don't even know who this Molly person is. I've never met her or spoken to her.
But then, what was Molly's message about? She said her engagement was broken off, so she's marrying my boyfriend. She seemed so confident about it, too.
Huh? That friend Molly had her engagement broken off? Maybe she's not in her right mind right now. Breakups can be really tough on people.
She said it happened right when I announced my marriage. It caused a bit of trouble, and we haven't been in contact since. Then just now, she told me she got newly engaged.
And she's saying she's engaged to me? That's completely absurd. I've never even met this person.
Molly was like, "It's not a lie, check with him." So I just impulsively confronted you. I'm sorry for doubting you, but her messages were so convincing.
I see. But the fact is, I'm not engaged to your friend. I don't even know she exists, let alone having met her. You know I would never do something like that to you, right?
Yeah, I believe you. Sorry for contacting you in such a panic. I should have trusted you more. I feel silly now for even asking.
It's fine as long as the misunderstanding is cleared up. Besides, your friend who said those strange things is most at fault, so don't worry about it. But if your friend had her engagement broken off, I guess it can't be helped. She must be so shocked that her emotions and mind are completely messed up. This kind of thing happens often, so don't worry about it. People say and do strange things when they're going through emotional turmoil.
Really? This kind of thing happens often?
Actually, my sister went through something similar. She had her engagement broken off a few years ago, and her mental state was super abnormal back then. She would say things that made no sense and act completely out of character.
Really? What happened to her?
She was so shocked that she completely lost the memory of the broken engagement. She was still going to visit wedding venues by herself and stuff. She's found someone good and is married now, but she was really in a bad state back then. My sister herself said a broken engagement can drive a person crazy. It took her nearly a year to fully recover and be herself again.
So Molly might be going through something like that. I feel bad for her now. Maybe I should try to help her out somehow?
In times like these, it's best to leave her alone, so let's forget about this Molly for now. Let's focus on our marriage first. We need to book a restaurant for the upcoming dinner with both families. I was thinking about that Italian place we went to last month. Would that work?
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that. Yes, that place would be perfect. The private room upstairs would be ideal.
Will it be my parents and sister and your parents and your brother? If their schedules work out, I'll make the reservation now. I should book it soon since that place gets busy on weekends.
Can we make it just my parents? My parents probably won't allow my brother to attend. I hate to exclude him, but I guess it would just create tension.
Really? Though I was looking forward to meeting your entire family.
As I mentioned before, my brother and parents don't get along at all. My parents have completely cut ties with him, saying that foolish son is not suitable for a celebratory occasion. It's been this way for years now. I wish things were different, but that's the reality of our family situation.
I see. That can't be helped then. Family dynamics can be complicated, I understand. But does that mean your brother doesn't know anything about our marriage? It would be sad if he found out through someone else.
I'm planning to meet with my brother directly soon to tell him about the marriage. Even though he's estranged from our parents, I still keep in touch with him occasionally. I'm really sorry about all this complicated family situation. And now my friend is acting strange too. I feel like I'm bringing a lot of drama into our relationship.
You don't need to apologize for any of that. Anyway, I'll book the restaurant without your brother. Please let your parents know the location and time. Every family has its issues. What matters is that we're building our own family now.
Got it. I finally got married before any of my friends. Sorry I stole your fiancé. From today, he's my husband. We just registered our marriage a moment ago. What? You registered your marriage?
I was the prettiest and most popular girl in high school, so it's only natural that I'm the first to get married. I'll invite everyone to the wedding ceremony, so be sure to liven it up. I want you all to perform lots of entertaining performances for me.
Wait, what? Are you serious about the marriage registration?
Huh? Haven't you checked with him yet? Oh, but I guess you're too scared to check, because you know you'll be dumped by him immediately if you do.
I did check with him, but he said he's not marrying you and has never even met you. So Molly, who did you actually marry? Or, I hate to say this, but is this all in your imagination? I'm really concerned about you right now.
Huh? It's not imagination. I married your fiancé. In other words, you were dumped by him.
What's really going on? He says he doesn't know you, but you say you're married. This situation is becoming more and more confusing.
I wouldn't lie. Besides, compare my face with yours. I'm way prettier, so of course he would choose me. Men always go for the prettier option when given the choice. It's just nature.
Huh? This isn't about looks, Molly. I'm trying to understand what's actually happening here.
Oh, I know. I'll send you a photo of the house where I'll be living with him. We're planning to live with his parents right after marriage, but it's so spacious that the living arrangement doesn't bother me at all.
What is this?
What do you think? It's amazing, right? His parents are in real estate management, so it's only natural. Living in such a wonderful mansion is like a dream. I'm going to love living here.
Molly, this house is...
Oh, sorry. You were his ex-fiancé after all. You must know how amazing his parents' mansion is. I'm really sorry. Both he and this mansion are mine now. I'll live with him in this mansion for your share, too. If you'd like, I could invite you sometime.
But that's my parents' house, though. This is where I grew up. This is my family home.
Huh? You're saying this mansion is your parents' house? No, that can't be right. This is where my husband's parents live.
I'm really starting to not understand what's going on here. What's happening? Who did you marry, and where are you planning to live? Actually, should I recommend a hospital for you? I didn't realize the shock of your broken engagement was this severe. I'm genuinely worried about your mental state right now, Molly.
Huh? I've completely moved on from the broken engagement. So I'm marrying your fiancé, Thomas. Don't suddenly treat me like I'm crazy.
Thomas? Wait, what's going on? My fiancé is Kevin.
Huh? Kevin? Who's that? You're engaged to someone named Kevin? Since when?
And Thomas is actually my brother's name. Molly, did you marry my brother?
Huh? Why would I marry your brother? I'm saying I married your fiancé. I saw you having a lounge date with Thomas, so I approached him right after your date and stole him.
What?
You were having tea with Thomas at the Ritz-Carlton Lounge, weren't you? I happened to be there for a matchmaking event, so I followed him and immediately made my move. I waited until you left, then approached him. It was almost too easy. He was surprised, but quickly accepted me. He said it was like a dream to marry such a pretty girl. He couldn't believe his luck when I suggested we get married, said he'd been waiting for someone like me to come along.
I'm sorry, Molly. I hate to interrupt your excitement, but the person I was having tea with was actually my brother. I was just telling my brother Thomas about my marriage.
Huh? You wouldn't have a lounge date with just your brother. You could tell him about your marriage at home.
That's the thing. My brother is estranged and kicked out of the house, so we couldn't do it at home. That's why we were meeting at the lounge. We meet in public places because he's not welcome at our family home anymore.
What? Estranged? No, that can't be right.
From your reaction, it seems you don't know anything about this. Actually, my brother Thomas used to be quite a troublemaker. Because of that, he was cut off by our parents a long time ago. That's why he can't attend my wedding. He's even been banned from the family meeting by my parents. It's a sad situation, but that's our reality. He hasn't been home in years.
What? No. This can't be happening.
And yet, you married such a brother, and you really thought he was my fiancé? There are too many confusing points here, and it's so complicated my head can't keep up.
That's my line! There's no way Thomas could be your brother. He said he was your fiancé. He specifically told me he was engaged to you. Why would he lie about something like that? But wait, I'll check with him real quick. I'm calling him right now. This is insane. What should I do, Victoria? Thomas was...
Molly, what happened? What did he say?
He really is your brother. He said he married me because it was convenient since I misunderstood him as your fiancé. It seems he's been deceiving me all along. He admitted to everything.
What? Why would Thomas deceive you? Don't tell me it was love at first sight and he wanted to marry you even if he had to lie. He must have had some other motive.
It's for the worst reason. Thomas said he wanted to reconcile with your parents soon. So he thought that if he got married and started a family, your parents might forgive him. He thought that even your strict parents would forgive him if he joined in a celebratory event. That's why he married me. He used me as a ticket back into your family. Can you believe the nerve?
Oh my. That's awful, but I can't say I'm completely surprised. Thomas has always been manipulative.
This is unbelievable. I married him because I thought he was your fiancé. But actually, he's your brother who's been disowned by your parents, and he's just a bum. Everything is different from what I was told.
A bum? But when I met him the other day, he said he was working properly. He told me he finally had a stable job and was turning his life around. Was that a lie too?
I don't know about that. He told me he's currently unemployed. He said he just recently quit his job, that he's never kept a job for even a year, that he always causes trouble and quickly becomes unemployed.
That boy, he just never changes. When I met him the other day, he said he was settling down. He hasn't grown up at all.
And he's being so unapologetic about it. When I told him this was marriage fraud, he turned it back on me. He said I was the one at fault. He admitted it was wrong to use me, but said I was wrong for misunderstanding in the first place. He said he neither denied nor confirmed anything. He even told me to be grateful to him, said he fulfilled my wish to get married before any of my friends. As if that makes up for deceiving me about everything else.
That is true. You did get what you wanted, marriage before any of your friends, just not with the person you thought.
Are you kidding me? What's wrong with your brother, acting so shameless after deceiving someone? And why is he estranged in the first place? Tell me everything about him. I need to know what kind of family I've married into.
My brother Thomas was quite the rebel. Our family was wealthy, so he was quite spoiled as a child. That led him down the wrong path, and he started hanging out with bad friends. During his student days, he drove our father's beloved car without a license and crashed into a utility pole. That made our father furious. He told Thomas he was disowning him and kicked him out of the house.
You've got to be kidding! He's even more of a troublemaker than I imagined! How am I supposed to build a life with someone like that? This is a nightmare!
So anyway, can I ask you to pass on a message to my brother? Dad says even if you get married or do whatever, the estrangement will never be lifted. And get a proper job immediately.
What? The estrangement won't be lifted? I was thinking of staying his wife if the estrangement was lifted, since I'd be the wife of a wealthy family son.
Sorry, my parents are quite stubborn. Also, I don't think I could handle being in-laws with you, Molly, especially after you tried to steal my fiancé. That's not something I can easily forget. So even if you're married to my brother, you won't be allowed to set foot in our house. My parents are very explicit about that. They won't acknowledge the marriage.
No way. So I can't live in that mansion?
Nope, definitely not.
What is all this? I just wanted a happy marriage. I just wanted to get married before any of my friends. How did everything go so wrong? This wasn't supposed to happen this way.
I sympathize with you getting caught up with my brother, but trying to steal my fiancé in the first place is something that can't be forgiven. Your intentions weren't pure from the beginning, Molly. You were trying to hurt me deliberately. Don't act like a victim after what you've done. You plotted to ruin my happiness and ended up ruining your own instead.
What?
Well, I'll be going now. Work out the rest with my brother Thomas as a couple. Good luck with your marriage. It sounds like you two deserve each other. Soon after, Molly divorced Thomas and is now working hard on her marriage hunt, saying, "I'll marry a good man this time, and I'll have the happiest and most successful married life among all my friends." But whether the timing is good or bad, a wave of marriages began shortly after, and happy wedding announcements kept coming into the high school group chat. And Molly wrote in the chat, "Don't get cocky just because you got married before me," and "You're all just extras meant to make me look better." This made all her friends furious. They said, "We've been concerned about your condescending comments for a while, but this is unforgivable," and forced her to leave the group, cutting all ties with everyone. Rumor has it that she's now willing to use any means necessary to get married and has been blacklisted from various matchmaking venues.
Emily, I heard the news. You're finally having a wedding. My husband was talking about it so excitedly.
Yes, we finally got things settled and saved enough money. If you don't mind, could you give me some advice about wedding preparations? There are so many decisions to make about food and decorations. It's a bit overwhelming.
Sorry, Emily. As your sister-in-law, I'd love to help, but I don't think my advice would be useful for you. After all, a poor couple like you couldn't possibly afford a $100,000 wedding like we had.
Excuse me?
Well, as you know, my husband Ryan runs his own company. Thanks to that, we were able to splurge on our wedding. We spent about $30,000 just on flowers. But a poor couple like you couldn't possibly spend that kind of money, right?
Why do you keep calling us a poor couple? Why would you call us that?
Oh, did I hurt your feelings? I'm just stating facts, so I haven't done anything wrong. Unlike my husband, your husband, Jason, is just an unemployed loser.
Excuse me? That's a really inappropriate thing to say about your brother-in-law.
But seriously, Emily, you're amazing. I can't believe you decided to marry someone unemployed.
Jason and I support each other in different ways. Our relationship isn't just about employment or money.
That's such a cute way of saying he contributes nothing. I suppose someone has to take care of the charity cases.
Victoria, that's enough. Jason is family to you. How can you talk about Jason like this?
Family is family, but facts are facts. My husband is successful and his brother is, well...
And Jason is what?
I'm just concerned about your future. Marrying a loser with no income is a huge risk, you know.
Loser? Please stop talking like that. Jason didn't choose to be unemployed. You know that, Victoria.
Yes, that depression thing, right? That illness that mentally weak people get.
Excuse me?
My husband Ryan has an iron mental fortitude and runs a company, while his brother Jason has the weakest mind and is unemployed. They're brothers, but so different.
Please don't talk like that. Jason was just too conscientious. That's why he developed depression at his previous job. And now he wants to work, but can't.
Whatever the reason, unemployed is unemployed, which means he's a loser. And a man with depression? So lame. I heard from my husband that you're covering all the living expenses, right? He's basically a freeloader.
Don't make fun of him. If you say anything more, I won't forgive you.
So scary! You asked me for advice, and now look at your attitude. So rude.
Forget it. I don't need your advice, Victoria. No matter how much you mock us, we're going to have a happy marriage. We'll have a wedding that suits us.
It'll probably just be some budget plan that costs $10,000 or less. Good luck with your modest wedding, poor couple. As your sister-in-law, I'm looking forward to it.
I value Jason's well-being more than any amount of money, something you clearly wouldn't understand.
Well, when you're ready for advice on how to plan a real wedding, let me know. Although I doubt you could afford even my most basic tips.
I think we have very different values, Victoria. I'm going to go now.
Running away from the truth? Fine, go plan your little budget wedding. Don't say I didn't try to help.
Goodbye, Victoria.
Bye, poor thing.
Emily, about the wedding, please feel free to ask me anything. I can even introduce you to the florist we used. They're very reasonable and have great taste.
Thank you, but I'll just accept your kind offer in spirit. We have a limited budget and can't spend $30,000 on flowers.
Huh? $30,000 on flowers?
That's what Victoria told me. I heard you had a very lavish wedding, but unfortunately, we don't have the same budget as you two.
Oh, don't worry about that. You shouldn't take what Victoria says seriously. We didn't actually spend $30,000 on wedding flowers.
Really?
Could you please ignore all the amounts Victoria mentioned? Actually, I've been telling Victoria fake wedding costs.
What?
It's embarrassing to admit this, but we had quite a fight about the wedding. She kept saying, I'm gonna become a CEO's wife, so I need a luxurious ceremony. Yet she refused to contribute any money herself. so I asked the vendors to create inflated quotes. Then I showed those to Victoria to make her happy.
Really? I had no idea.
So Victoria thinks we had a $100,000 wedding, but in reality, we didn't even spend half that. Victoria never noticed, and honestly, she doesn't understand the value of things or market prices. She just wants the fact that we spent lavishly. I couldn't waste $100,000 on someone so superficial.
Ryan, you're surprisingly cunning.
I'm at least smart enough to run a company, so don't worry about the florist. The truth is, we only spent about $3,000 on flowers.
What? You managed to keep costs that low?
Well, the florist is a friend of mine, so I got a connection discount. If you're interested, I'd be happy to introduce you. I think you'd really like their designs and style.
That would be wonderful. In that case, I'd love to take you up on your offer.
Of course! I'm truly grateful to you for supporting my brother Jason. Please consider this my way of saying thank you and don't hesitate to rely on me.
No need to thank me.
You know, I've been meaning to talk to you about Victoria's behavior. Has she been saying inappropriate things to you or Jason?
Well, she has been rather judgmental about our financial situation and Jason's health issues.
I was afraid of that. I'm sorry, Emily. Victoria can be very materialistic. She often doesn't understand the impact of her words.
It's not your fault, Ryan, but she did call Jason some pretty hurtful things.
That's just unacceptable. I'll have a serious talk with her. She has no right to judge Jason's condition.
Thank you. I didn't want to cause problems between you two, but it was really upsetting.
I'm so sorry about that. You know, I actually never imagined my brother would develop depression. Even as family, I didn't know how to help him, but you've always been by his side supporting him, right? I believe Jason is enjoying life now thanks to you. As his brother, I'll do anything to help you, Emily.
I'm a bit embarrassed, but thank you for saying that.
Jason was always the sensitive one, even when we were kids. He feels things deeply. That's a strength, not a weakness, though Victoria doesn't understand that.
That's exactly right. His sensitivity is one of the things I love about him.
Anyway, feel free to consult me about anything else wedding-related. I'll give you the florist's contact information later. I'll talk to them first to set things up.
Thank you so much. It will be a huge help to us. We want our guests to enjoy themselves, but we don't need anything flashy.
I completely understand. A wedding should be about celebrating love, not showing off. I'll email you some contacts tonight.
Thanks again, Ryan. You've been so supportive.
That's what family is for.
Emily, good morning. Sorry for the early call. I wanted to talk to you about today's wedding.
Good morning. What is it?
About today's wedding, my husband and I will be skipping it.
What? You're not coming? Are you both feeling unwell?
Nope, my husband and I are perfectly fine. I just don't want to attend a poor couple's wedding.
Excuse me?
Normally, as the brother and his wife, I know we should attend the wedding, but before being relatives, we're business owners. My husband Ryan is a brilliant CEO who brings in millions in annual revenue. And I'm the gorgeous wife worthy of standing beside him. A poor couple's wedding just isn't suitable for people like us.
So, you're saying you won't attend our wedding, and you're telling me this on the actual wedding day?
I woke up this morning and found out a limited edition designer bag is being released today. I need to go to the store right away before it sells out. Don't you think that's more important than attending poor couple's wedding?
Seriously? You're prioritizing a bag over your brother-in-law's wedding?
No, over my poor brother-in-law's wedding.
What?
I heard you're trying various cost-saving tricks, but it's still just a budget wedding. It would be boring to attend, and giving you a wedding gift and spending my time would be a waste. So we'll be skipping it, okay?
This is too cruel. How much more are you going to mock us?
I mean, what do you expect at a poor couple's wedding? Plastic chairs and supermarket cake?
The wedding cost doesn't matter. What matters is that it's an important day for your family.
Oh, please, I know you have a low budget.
I can't believe you're being so shallow. This day is about celebrating our love with family and friends.
But love doesn't pay the bills, honey. And speaking of family, my husband agrees with me. He isn't home this morning either, so he must think the same way. He probably went golfing again this morning.
What?
If it were at least a wedding at our level, we might have attended. But a budget wedding just isn't worth it. So let's each enjoy our day. I'll go shopping, and my husband will go golfing. We're skipping because it's a waste to give wedding money to poor people.
Your brother-in-law is actually here now.
Huh?
Please don't make things up. Ryan has been at the venue since early morning. He's doing final checks on the decorations as if he were part of the staff. He's really dependable, isn't he?
What do you mean? Is Ryan really there?
Yes, but you're not coming, right? Please enjoy your shopping. We don't need people who won't celebrate with us. In fact, please don't come.
Wait, what's going on here? Why is my husband attending a poor couple's wedding? My husband is a CEO running a company. A poor couple's wedding isn't suitable for him.
Shut up, you idiot! Do you really think I'd go golfing on my brother's wedding day? Before being a CEO, I'm Jason's only brother.
What? Ryan, is that you?
I've been watching this entire text exchange. What's going on here, Victoria? It's a waste of money and time. You want to buy a limited edition bag? Are you seriously saying these things?
Wait, what's happening? Why are you there?
I'm asking the questions now. You be quiet and just answer me.
Huh?
Did you really just tell my brother's fiancé that you're skipping their wedding for a shopping trip on their wedding day?
I just didn't think it would be worth our time.
Worth our time? My only brother is getting married today.
But Ryan, you always say time is money, and a poor couple's wedding is...
Stop calling them poor. What is wrong with you?
But compared to our $100,000 wedding...
You're still hung up on that? I've been telling you for years that expensive doesn't mean better.
But as a CEO's wife, I have an image to maintain.
An image of what? Someone who abandons family for material things? Is that really the image you want?
You don't understand. People expect certain things from us.
I expected certain things from you too, Victoria, like basic human decency and respect for my family.
But still...
And I gave you a wedding gift yesterday, didn't I? The envelope with $5,000 for my brother and his wife. I specifically asked you to hold on to it. You're not planning to use that money to buy a bag, are you?
Well, that's...
Come on, speak clearly. You're the CEO's wife, worthy of standing beside me, right? Then answer my question with confidence.
What? Why are you so angry? What's wrong with skipping a poor couple's modest wedding?
You're calling my dear brother and his wife's wedding modest?
But it's true that it's cheaper and more modest than ours. We spent $100,000 on our wedding, but the poor couple can't afford to spend that much.
So what? Why do you keep comparing to our wedding? Just answer me. Were you planning to use that gift money for your shopping spree today?
It's just sitting in my purse doing nothing. I was going to replace it before you noticed.
Replace it? With what money? The allowance I give you that you already spend in full every month?
I would have figured something out. Maybe cut back on some expenses next month.
You were gonna steal from my brother on his wedding day! I can't believe this!
It's not stealing, it's borrowing. I would have replaced it.
With what? The money you spend on your weekly spa treatments? Or maybe the money you spend on designer clothes you wear once?
You're being so cruel right now. I deserve nice things as your wife.
What my brother and Emily deserve is respect and support from their family. Something you clearly can't provide.
I support them. I just don't see why we need to waste a day sitting through some budget ceremony when...
Stop calling it budget! Their wedding is actually more expensive than ours was!
What? That's impossible!
What are you talking about? Our wedding only cost about $30,000. And if you must know, my brother and his wife are spending $50,000. Their wedding is more luxurious and wonderful than ours was!
Huh? Our wedding was $30,000? And Emily and Jason's is $50,000? What's going on here?
I'm sorry, Victoria. Those estimates I showed you back then were all fake.
What? Fake estimates?
Our wedding only cost about $30,000. I showed you fake estimates because I didn't want to spend a fortune. I showed you estimates that made it look like it cost $100,000 when it was really $30,000.
What?
I really wanted to take this secret to my grave, but I have no choice. For the sake of my brother and his wife's honor, I'll reveal everything.
Wait, this is a joke, right? That wedding really only cost $30,000?
With $30,000 and some creativity, you can make things look extravagant. You never noticed until today. As expected of a business owner, I have first-class taste and know how to use money effectively.
Don't mess with me! My once-in-a-lifetime wedding! The important day I became a CEO's wife! How dare you make it just a $30,000 wedding!
You're in no position to complain when you didn't contribute a single cent. Think about me having to deal with your superficiality.
What did you say?
You wanted a $100,000 wedding but weren't willing to contribute anything toward it. What did you expect?
But I was marrying you, the successful CEO. It's your job to provide those things.
My job? Marriage is a partnership, Victoria. Both people contribute.
I contributed my beauty and status. Everyone was jealous that you married me.
And I'm starting to wonder why I did. Do you realize how shallow you sound right now?
Shallow? I'm practical. A wedding is about showing your status.
No! A wedding is about celebrating love and commitment with the people who matter to you. Something you clearly don't understand.
So you've been lying to me for years about our wedding?
I showed you what you wanted to see. You wanted to believe we had a $100,000 wedding, so you never questioned it.
Because I trusted you. How could you deceive me like this?
If we had seriously discussed spending $100,000 together, that would be one thing. But in your case, you just wanted to spend money for appearances. So I made you feel like we spent money by showing you fake estimates. I sincerely apologize for deceiving you all these years. But I don't think what I did was wrong, then or now.
No way.
But Emily is amazing, unlike me. Not only has she continuously supported my depressed brother, but she's also been saving diligently for a wonderful wedding because she wants to express gratitude to everyone who supported them. It's a beautiful ceremony that prioritizes the guests rather than her own vanity. It's worlds apart from you, who never contributes and is just superficial.
What? Why are you praising her? I'm prettier and better, aren't I? Why are you praising someone who chose a worthless second son?
Victoria, I'm so disgusted I have nothing more to say to you. As a final gift, go buy your limited edition bag or whatever you want. And tonight, let's discuss about our future. I'll have the divorce papers ready.
What? Divorce papers?
It's unacceptable to cancel on my important brother's wedding. And I won't forgive you for mocking my brother who's been suffering from illness, or Emily who's supported him. Words have consequences. Make up your mind by the time I get home.
Wait, I don't want a divorce. If you insist, I'll attend the wedding. That's good enough, right? So no divorce, okay?
Who would let someone like you into the venue? Even if you come, I'll have you thrown out.
What?
Did you think you could insult my brother and his fiancée repeatedly and then just show up like nothing happened?
I was just joking. Can't you take a joke?
There's nothing funny about mocking someone's mental illness or financial situation. Those aren't jokes, they're cruelty.
Fine, I'm sorry. Is that what you want to hear? I'm sorry.
Your apology isn't sincere, you're just trying to save yourself.
Please, Ryan, think about how long we've been married.
Yes, and for all these years I've watched you look down on others, waste money, and contribute nothing of value to our relationship.
That's not fair. I've been a good wife. I've attended all your company functions.
And complained about them afterward. You've embarrassed me in front of my colleagues with your materialistic attitudes more times than I can count.
I can change. Just give me another chance.
Sorry, but there aren't any chances left. If you're not going shopping, then stay quietly at home. Make sure you've packed your things so you can leave right away.
Ryan, please, don't do this.
I have a wedding to attend. My brother's wedding. Goodbye, Victoria.
What should I do, Emily? Ryan really served me with divorce papers, and he said I wouldn't get any alimony or property division. No matter what I say, he just says it would be wasted on you and won't give me any money.
Well, if it would be wasted, there's nothing that can be done. It's just like how you were reluctant to give us a wedding gift.
Huh?
It's an asset that CEO Ryan worked hard to build. It would be a waste to give such a precious asset to you, wouldn't it?
Why are you saying such cruel things? Are you saying I'm not even worth receiving money?
Yes, just as you said our wedding wasn't worth attending, I think you are not worth receiving any assets.
Why are you being so cold? We're sisters-in-law, aren't we? We should be allies, Emily. This is too cruel.
Huh? Allies? I heard from Ryan that you were divorced yesterday, right? Then you're no longer his wife, so please don't pretend to be my ally. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Please don't hang up. I have no one to rely on.
That sounds like a personal problem. Why are you contacting me about it?
Because you're family. Or you were.
Funny how I'm suddenly family when you need something. Yesterday, I was just part of a poor couple having a budget wedding that wasn't worth your time.
I'm sorry about that. I truly am. I wasn't thinking clearly.
No, you were thinking very clearly. You were just being honest about how you see us.
People say things they don't mean when they're upset.
You didn't seem upset. You seemed quite pleased with yourself, actually.
I was just trying to maintain my image. You know how it is.
No, I don't know how it is. I don't pretend to be something I'm not, so please excuse me.
Wait, Emily! I'm so sorry for all the horrible things I said. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Please, would you consider hiring me and letting me live with you?
What?
I heard from Ryan. Emily, you've made Jason a house husband, right?
Yes, I work in a decent position at a good company. Given his health issues, I asked him to be a house husband.
But men are supposed to work outside the home, right? So let me be your live-in housekeeper, and Jason can be a proper man and go out to work. If he's sick, going out and working hard would be healthier, and I'd have a place to stay. So it's win-win for everyone.
Please don't say such ridiculous things. I'm not going to force someone who's sick to work. Besides, Jason's home-cooked meals are better than most restaurants. Having someone like you, who's only ever been wasteful, would just be a nuisance.
That's...
I've heard that you basically outsourced all the housework. Victoria, all you did was sleep, eat, and shop.
How rude! I also exercised at the gym. I worked hard to maintain my beauty and health as his wife.
That's nice, but I don't need such things. Your beauty and health have absolutely no value to me.
What?
But Jason isn't just doing housework. He also works part-time twice a week. He's facing his illness and making an effort. On top of that, he cleans and cooks diligently. And he's great at saving money, too. Our food expenses last month were just $200.
No way! That's the perfect house husband!
Because of him, I can focus on my work. But if you were in my home, what value would you bring to us? The living space, food expenses, utility bills, everything feels wasted on you.
You don't have to go that far.
No, I must be clear. In fact, this conversation with you is the most wasted time of my life.
What?
If you understand that, please don't contact me again.
Wait, but I'm family. You can't just abandon me.
You were ready to abandon us yesterday for a handbag.
That was different. I wasn't thinking clearly.
No, you were being honest, and now I'm being honest with you.
Please, Emily, I have nowhere else to go.
Well, I don't care. Perhaps it's time to face the consequences of your actions and words.
You're being so cruel.
No, I'm being honest. There's a difference. Victoria never contacted me again after that. I heard she moved back to her parents' home, but her sister's family was also living there. Apparently, Victoria had been bragging to her sister about being wealthy, so she found no place for herself after returning home. Her parents told her to contribute $500 monthly for living expenses, but for some reason, she keeps getting fired from part-time jobs. As a result, she's desperately looking under vending machines for coins or taking day labor jobs to earn that $500.